pigments, dyes, or stains have been found on the fibrils. X-ray, fluorescence, and microchemistry on the fibrils preclude the possibility of paint being used as a method for creating the image. Ultraviolet and infrared evaluation confirm these studies. Computer image enhancement and analysis by the VP8 image analyzer show that the image has unique three-dimensional information encoded in it. I have to add, I'm not fond of the term three-dimensional. Spatial, topographic, or depth information is more accurate in my opinion. Microchemical evaluation has indicated no evidence of any spices, oils, or any biochemicals known to be produced by the body in life or in death. It's clear that there has been a direct contact of the shroud with the body, which explains certain features such as scourge marks as well as blood. However, while this type of contact might explain some of the features of the torso, it's totally incapable of explaining the image of the face with the high resolution that's been amply demonstrated by photography. Basic problem from a scientific point of view is that some explanations, which might be tenable from a chemical point of view, are precluded by physics. Contrary-wise, not a word I would typically use, John Heller used, certain physical explanations which may be attractive are completely precluded by the chemistry. For an adequate explanation for the image on the shroud, one must have an explanation which is scientifically sound from a chemical, physical, biological, and medical viewpoint. At the present, this type of solution does not appear to be obtainable by the best efforts of the members of the shroud team. Furthermore, experiments in physics and chemistry with old linen have failed to reproduce adequately the phenomenon presented by the Shroud of Turin. The scientific consensus is that there are no chemical or physical methods known which can account for the totality of the image, nor can any combination of physical, chemical, biological, or medical circumstances explain the image adequately. I might throw in here that Rogers, who had one of his own theories, told me he felt there was something else working in addition to what he proposed might be an image formation mechanism. So basically, the only correct answer right now is we still don't know. Now, continuing on. Thus, the answer to the question of how the image was produced or what produced the image remains now, as it has in the past, a mystery. We can conclude for now that the shroud image is that of a real human form, of a scourged, crucified man. It is not the product of an artist. The blood stains are composed of hemoglobin and also give a positive test for serum albumin. The image is an ongoing mystery, and until further chemical studies are made, perhaps by this group of scientists, or perhaps by some scientists in the future, the problem remains unsolved. So the only correct answer, and I've said this publicly before, that if I want to be totally honest, when somebody asks me, well, what do I think how the image was formed? The only answer I can honestly give is, we really don't know.